When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better.
Thousands of people have contributed to the world of typography. Typography is the art and technique of arranging type to make written language legible, readable and appealing when displayed. People who design typography are called typographers. In this video, we will introduce you to one of the world's well-known typographers, Giambattista Bodoni. Bodoni was an Italian typographer, printer and publisher in Parma, Italy. Born in 1740, his grandfather and father were both printers in Saluzzo, Italy. Bodoni learned printing skills from mum and was very gifted in wood engraving and printing. When he was 17 years old, Bodoni decided to travel to Rome with the intention of becoming a famous and wealthy printer. After 8 years of working as an assistant compositor at the press of the Congregation for the Evangelization of Peoples, Bodoni's remarkable skill was renowned. After the death of his superintendent, he left Rome for England. At the time, John Baskerville's typography was admired and well loved by the people of England. Therefore, Baskerville became his influence and inspiration for Bodoni's own works. Later, Bodoni began working as a printer for the Duke at the Royal Press in Parma. Working for the Royal Press, he acquired everything of the highest quality for the printing business, such as paper, ink and type. He ordered the type from Fournier, the French printer. Bodoni used the Fournier letters in his early works, and gradually began using his own imitation of Fournier. Years later, the art of the typefaces of his Parisian competitor François Didot influenced him dramatically. Finally, he developed his own style. Bodoni worked in both the royal press and his private press. He also worked on printing for other customers. His outstanding publication at the royal press showed the rest of Europe that he was a printer to be reckoned with. Fun fact: when Bodoni was offered to move to Rome to work, although he was tempted, he decided not to leave Parma because he had just married at his age of 51 with an 18-year-old local woman. As mentioned before, John Baskerville, Pierre-Simon Fournier, and François Didot were the inspiration behind Bodoni's work. The letters of Bodoni's typefaces are cut in such a way as to produce a strong contrast between the thick and thin parts of their body. His 4 principles of type design was regularity, cleanness, good taste, and charm. His type was characterized by immense simplicity and reflected an aesthetic of plain, unadorned style. Bodoni's fonts are also famous for representing the modern type movement. Comparing Bodoni to Didot, you can see the similarity between them and the influence Didot had on Bodoni. But there are some differences, so here are some examples. Bodoni has slab serifs whereas Didot has hairline. Bodoni's uppercase G is smooth compared to Didot's that has a spur. Bodoni's tail is more curved and less decorative than Didot's. The apex of Bodoni's letter T is flatter compared to Didot's letter T. Bodoni is used by many companies for their wordmarks and logos. Companies and organizations like Calvin Klein, Vogue, Giorgio Armani, Hilton Hotels, Columbia Records and some universities use Bodoni for their logo. Poster Bodoni can be seen being used in movie posters like Mamma Mia, as well. There's even a museum dedicated to Giambattista Bodoni, opened in Parma, Italy in 1963. Museo Bodoniano keeps thousands of volumes of Bodoni's work and various typographic tools of Bodoni's printing office. Giambattista Bodoni was truly a passionate typographer, for he once said, The letters don't get their true delight when done in haste and discomfort, nor merely done with diligence and pain, but first when they are created with love and passion. Thank you for watching.